Yes. Blessed greetings, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org internationally. Four winds of this great earth. Your children must be justified and must get their just deserts. Your church called Naya Dingy, Bobo Shanti Way, every Sunday from 10 to 12, rocking Babylon with the sounds of the Daniel #1 band, first band in the land, in the whole wild land, with choruses from the archangels and the angels of the Most High. Be blessed in His holiness. Jawans, love, light, keep it right. Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Yes, today's show shall be will consist of prayer, as usual. Then 3 psalms from the sacred seals of King David. Well, those who were listening to the show last week will know we were dealing with Father Moses. And we will continue today with his concessor, Joshua. From Joshua 1, then from Joshua chapter 8, and we'll read from Joshua chapter 14, then we'll read from Joshua chapter 6, and some words from Iman. The conquering lion shall break every chain. Ethiopia, royal nation, wealth kingdom. Ethiopia, poor people, national, international, freedom, league, government. Melchizedek, righteous kingdom. Black supremacy government. For the poor and the have-nots. United black wealth sovereign nation. Lord of hosts, the I am, the I am. Reparation internationally. The fifth kingdom of Jesus, the Black Christ. For equality and justice for all people. The Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Church of True Divine Salvation. The Sabbath to be kept holy. Freedom Redemption International Repatriation. The Poor People's Government internationally through Human Rights Black Congress, King of Salem. The people above all kingdoms stand governmental, parliamental, churchical, and sabbatical. Formerly at 54B Spanish Town Road, now headquarters at 10 Mile Bull Bay, PO, St. Andrews, Jamaica. A word from King Emmanuel, Charles Edwards himself. He says, blessed love, my lords, give thanks for life and the keeper of life, Holy Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah Rastafari. Give thanks for all the blessings and joy and peace and happiness that the Black Christ salvation brings to us. We give thanks for all those blessings, but however salvation goes, both spiritual and temporal, and with the joy of salvation, and the reality of life and love matched with all the necessities pertaining possible, we therefore must equip ourselves with all the good virtues of life necessary for the full accomplishment of our aim. We are not divided, all one body, in one hope and doctrine, one in charity, Africans for the Africans, those at home and us abroad, born and unborn. Therefore we shall upon you now to contact our government, and as in representative of the Congress to establish those truths from corner to corner, from Timbuktu 1 to Timbuktu, and from the Cape to Cairo, that all those rights may be known universally and internationally. You should also contact all the embassies, wherever they are, to know what they are doing to fulfill the justice of us, the African children, exiled in the Western world through slavery. Words of our High Priest, Lord and Savior, King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. Be blessed in His holiness, my lords and empresses, princes and princesses, one and all listeners. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org internationally with your churchical Nyabingi, Bobo Shanti way. Be blessed in His holiness. Be blessed in His righteousness. Jah Rastafari, see you, my Lord.
Sweet day by day, sweet by Sunday. Saying it's ready for me.
And I, Selassie, Jah Rastafari.
Prince and princess shall come out of Egypt. With Ethiopian shall stretch forth their hands unto God, Selassie,
Jah Rastafari. Coming home.
Yes, blessed love, my lords and empresses, princes and princesses, one and all listeners. Yes, sun is shining, crispy cold. Father said, who can stand my cold? Not I. Love it when it's hot, warm and tropical and comforting, Yeah, read that. Yes, a prayer to the Father as we begin this blessed morn, this blessed uprising day, this new day, this fresh Jew day, given to us by the Almighty King Selassie, Rastafari. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Rastafari, seal of my Lord. Jah Rastafari, we give thanks for the glory of this day. Let your good grace be with us this day, O Most Mighty, I pray. As we receive good words, we see your good grace, your good face, godly in character, and we bless in every way. Asking you to bless us, O Most High Mighty, as your sweet melodies harmoniously play. The black Christ of salvation, the first word, the first flesh, the first love, the first peace, the first righteousness, O Most High Mighty you are. From righteousness the Christ arrived, with blessings for all. To his blessed name we call, Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, Sealer my Lord. Glory be unto the Father and unto the Son and unto the holy ones of creation. As Jah was in the beginning, it's now and forever shall be, Jah will without end. So hail our God Selassie, Jehovah God, Jah Rastafari, great and terrible God, Jah Rastafari is our almighty God. Jah who seated in Zion, reigneth in the hearts of all flesh. O thou most high, eternal Father, Jehovah God, Jah Rastafari, hear us. And bless us, O Lord, keep us and sanctify us all. Cast thine holy face to shine upon us, thy children, so that we shall be saved and redeemed. O thou most high God, Jah Rastafari. Be blessed in thy holiness, O children of the Most High. Be blessed in thy righteousness, all them that call unto the Father's name in truth. Be blessed in his holiness, all them that seek him with a whole heart of love. He's the Father. He's our keeper. He's the provider of all provisions provided. He's the mighty Father. He's the Holy One of Israel. He's the I am, the mighty I am, the black I am that I am. Say it, the Most High Mighty that I am. Tell them that I am the I am. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah Rastafari. Listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org internationally. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie, Jah Rastafari. Crown them this morning, my Lord. Crown them with a word of right, O Most High Mighty, I pray thee in thy mercy. Crown them with thy sweet delight, O blessed Father, in thy holy habitation. Crown them. Let the Almighty Father of Israel be blessed. Let his holy and righteous name be sanctified, for it is holy. Hola Melchizedek Nigo Salam, Abadoni Igo, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Let the fullness of thy love, O Most High Mighty, rain down upon thy children. And bless them, O Most High Mighty God, with the showers of thy righteousness. Bless us, O Most High Mighty, that no one may curse us. Guide us, O Most High Mighty, along the way. Keep us, O Most High Mighty, near to thee, O Most High Mighty, I pray thee in all mercy. Crown us with thy sweet delight, O blessed Father, Lord, I pray. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Crown them in their hearts, O Most High Mighty. For thou seest not the face, but the heart. Crown them in their hearts, O Most High Mighty, so you can see them. Jaja, crown them. Crown them in their hearts, my Lord. Crown them, Jaja, crown them, my Lord, crown them. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You make it I lie down in green pasture. You lead it I beside the still waters. You restore it my soul. You lead it I in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with I. Thy rod and thy staff, they do comfort I. Thou preparest a table before I, in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth out. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Be blessed in his holiness, O children of the Most High. My lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners, be blessed in his holiness. For in my house there are many mansions, said the Most High. If I didn't know, no, I couldn't tell you so. Be blessed in his holiness. Be blessed in his righteousness. Rocking it easy, Bobo Shanty style, Bobo Shanty way. Just one way, you know. I just one way. Rocking it easy. Bless them, Jaja, bless them. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony, the Right Honorable, on blessradio.org internationally. Bless them, Jaja, that no one may curse them. Bless them, my Lord, that no one may curse them, my Lord.
Hymn 276 from the Secret Songs and Solo. Another 6 days work is done.
Yes, blessed love, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners. Reading from the sacred seals of King David, the Psalms of David. We call them the sacred seals of King David. Seal 145. My lords and majesty, in thy mercy I pray thee. Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, my Lord. I will extol thee, my God, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever. Every day will I bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. One generation shall praise thy work to another, and shall declare thy mighty acts. I will speak of thy glorious honor, of thy majesty, and of thy wondrous works. And men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts. I will declare thy greatness. They shall abundantly utter the memory of thy great goodness, and shall sing of thy righteousness. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy. The Lord is good to all, and his tender mercies are over all his works. All thy works shall praise thee, O Lord, and thy saints shall bless thee. They shall speak of thy glory, of thy kingdom, and talk of thy power, to make known to the sons of men his mighty acts, and the glorious majesty of his kingdom. Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations. The Lord upholdeth all that fall, and riseth up all those that be bowed down. The eyes of all wait on thee, O most mighty, and thou givest them their meat in due season. Thou openest thine hand, and satisfies the desires of every living thing. The Lord is righteous and in all his ways, and holy in all his works. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, and to all that call upon him in truth. He will fulfill the desires of them that are far from him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. The Lord preserveth all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy. My mouth shall speak the praises of the Lord God Jarastafari, and let all flesh bless his holy name forever and ever. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, be blessed in thy holiness, O Most High Mighty. Be blessed in thy righteousness, I pray thee, O Most Mighty, in all mercy. As we proceed from the book of Psalms, Psalms 136. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, my Lord. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercies endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto God of gods, for his mercies endureth forever. Oh, give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his mercies endureth forever. To him who alone doeth great wonders, for his mercies endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercies endureth forever. To him that searcheth out the earth above the waters, for his mercies endureth forever. To him that made great lights, for his mercies endureth forever. The sun to rule the day, for his mercies endureth forever. The moon and the stars to rule by night, for his mercies endureth forever. To him that smote Egypt, for his mercies for him that smote Egypt in their firstborn, forgive me, my Lord, for his mercies endureth forever. And brought out Israel from among them, for his mercies endureth forever. With a strong hand and with a stretched out arm, for his mercies endureth forever. To him which divideth the Red Sea unto parts, for his mercies endureth forever. And made Israel to pass through the midst of it, for his mercies endureth forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his hosts in the Red Sea, for his mercies endureth forever. To him which led the people through the wilderness, for his mercies endureth forever. To him which smote great kings, for his mercies endureth forever. And slew famous kings, for his mercies endureth forever. Sion, king of the Amorites, for his mercies endureth forever. And Og, the king of Bashan, for his mercies endureth forever. And gave their land for an inheritance, for his mercies endureth forever. Even an inheritance unto Israel, his servants, for his mercies endureth forever. Who remembereth us in our low esteem, for his mercies endureth forever. And have redeemed us from our enemies, for his mercies endureth forever. Who gave food to all flesh, for his mercies endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto our God, for his of heaven, for his mercies endureth forever. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, whose mercies endureth forever. Be blessed in thy holiness, O Most Mighty, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy One, the one in three, the three in one, the blessed Trinity, prophet, priest, and king. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah. My Lord, one more psalm from the sacred seals of King David, seal 137. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah. My Lord, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required from us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, Sing us one of those songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, excuse me, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, Rassi it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall it be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against a stone. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, I want half, but only whole, the Holy One of Israel. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. As we proceed. Every Sunday from 10 to 12 on blessradio.org internationally. Your churchical Nyabingi Bobo Shantiwe, presented by the Right Honorable Bobo Ras Antony, your host. One black heart of love, one Rastafari heart of love, blessed love, utter love, one perfect love, utter love, one black heart of love. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
737 from the Sacred South and Solo. What a fellowship, what a joy divine.
Yes, greetings, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners. Yes, Rastafari, blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. Remember last week, for those who were tuned in, we read the prophecies of Moses, true from the beginning, right through as we do. You know, as Moses steps off, you know, he needs a successor, one to carry on the faith and to be blessed by the Holy One. And it fell to Joshua. So we're reading from the book of Joshua this week. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafam. All of them man are Rastaman still, so you're not for fret. All of them king are Rastaman, Laxman, Nazarene man. You know, Rastaman from that time till this time and forever. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, Moses, my servant, is past. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. Every place that is sole of your foot, that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses, from the wilderness and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, unto the great sea, towards the going down of the sun, shall be your coast. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Little more Naya Bing and we'll continue. As we continue from Joshua chapter 2, for time's running and time's passing. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, Siva, my Lord. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, Go view the land, even Jericho. And they went, and came unto an harlot's house, named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, Behold, there come men in Ephah tonight of the children of Israel, to search out the country. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thine house, for they be come to search out all the country. And the woman took the 2 men and hid them, and said, Thous, they come man unto me, but I was not whence they went. And it came to pass about the time of shutting the gates, when it was dark, that the men went out. Whether the men went, I would not pursue after them quickly, for ye shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalk of flax, which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way of Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gates. And before they had laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto them, I know that the Lord have given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the rivers of the Red Sea for you when we came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your God is God in heaven above and in earth beneath. Now therefore I pray you, swear unto me that the Lord, since I have shewed you kindness, that ye will also shew kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token, and that ye will save alive my father and my mother and my brethren and my sisters and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death. And the man answered her, Our lives for yours. If ye utter not this our business, that it shall be, when the Lord have given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with thee. Then she let them down by the cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she dwelt upon the wall. And she said unto them, Get you to the mountain, lest the pursuers meet you, and hide yourselves there 3 days, until the pursuers be returned, and afterwards may ye go your way. And the man said unto her, We will be blameless for this thine oath, which thou hast made us swear. Behold, when we come unto the land, thou shalt bind the line of scarlet thread in thy window, which thou didst let us down by, and thou shalt bring thy father and thy mother and thy brethren and all thy father's household home unto thee. And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the door of thy house unto the streets, his blood shall be upon his head, and ye shall be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with thee in the house, his blood shall be on our head. If any hand be upon him, and if thou utter this our business, then we will be quiet in thine oath, which thou hast made us to swear. And she said, according unto your words, so be it. And she sent them away, and they departed. And she bound the scarlet line in the window, and they went and came unto the mountains, and abode there 3 days, and until the pursuers were returned. The pursuers all sought them throughout all the way, but found them not. So the 2 men returned and descended from the mountain, and passed over, and came to Joshua and the son of Nun, and told him all the things that befell them. And they said unto Joshua, truly the Lord hath delivered unto us, unto our hands, all the land. For even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of us. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. So you see, Joshua just seeking out the land, what the Father said for I and I, the children of the Most High, the children of Israel. You know, seeking out the land, you know, and nearly got caught. But one hid them. A harlot woman hid them. And because she hid them, she was promised life, her and her family, and every member of her family. The Father said, just hide, put a scarlet ribbon in your window, that we may know who to retrieve. These are the words of the Father. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie. Still proceeding in the same vein of Joshua, until we return. We don't just say it like it is, you know. We're gonna live it how we should live it, you know. We're gonna do it like how the Father said we should do it, you know. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Oh, Naya, baby. My lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners, man. The joy of celebrations, man. The joy of celebrate. We have celebrated before that regular, you know. Oh my word, the drum sounds and the choruses of Naya Bingi is just my sweetest delight, man. With a raised choruses all the while, man. All about the earth, man. Oh my Lord, blessed love my Lord's enemy. As we continue from the book of Joshua, we can't get carried away now, you know, because we're upon a steady pace, not true? Yeah, Joshua chapter 4, for those who have their Bible with them. Yeah, come and continue. Yeah, the prophecy. Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. My lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners, blessed love. And it came to pass, when all the peoples were clean, passed over Jordan, that the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Take of 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe of man, and command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priests' feet stood firm, 12 stones, and ye shall carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel, out of every tribe a man. And Joshua said unto them, Pass over before the ark of the Lord your God unto the midst of Jordan, and take ye up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according unto the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, that this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall answer them, that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant from the Lord. When it passed over Jordan, the waters of Jordan were cut off, and these stones shall be for the memorial unto the children of Israel forever. And the Lord and the children of Israel did so as Joshua commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of Jordan. And the Lord spake unto Joshua according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there. And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests which bear the ark of the covenant stood. And they are there unto this day. For the priests which bear the ark stood in the midst of Jordan until everything was finished, that the Lord commanded Joshua to speak unto the people, according to all that Moses commanded Joshua. And the people hasted and passed over. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over, that the ark of the Lord passed over, and the priests in the presence of the people, and the children of Reuben, and the children of Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh passed over arms before the children of Israel. And Moses spake unto them. About 40,000 prepared for war passed over before the Lord unto battle in the plains of Jericho. One that day the Lord magnified Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they feared him as they feared Moses all the days of his life. And the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Command the priests that bear the ark of the testimony, that they come up out of Jordan. Joshua therefore commanded the priests, saying, Come ye up out of Jordan. And it came to pass, when the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord were come up out of the midst of Jordan, that the soles of the priests' feet were filled up unto the dry land. and the waters of Jordan returned unto their place, and flowed over all the banks, they as they did before. And the people came up out of Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and encamped in Gilgal, and the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of Jordan did Joshua pitch in Gilgal. And he spake unto the children of Israel, saying, when your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, what means these stones? Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Israel came over this Jordan on dry land. For the Lord our God dried up the waters of Jordan from before you, until ye were passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which is dried up from before us, until we were gone over, that all the people of the earth might know the hand of the Lord, that it is mighty, that ye might fear the Lord your God forever. As we continue harmonies and the melodies of Jarastafari, Naya Bingi style, Naya Bingi way, Bobo Ras Antony. Rastafari way. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org internationally. North, west, east and south, where all Israelite children them dwell about. A word from the Father, a word from the Lord. Be blessed in His holiness, O peculiar jewel of the Most High. He's the first love. He's the first life. He's the first flesh. And He cares for all. For all cometh out of Him, our blessed Father, our mighty King, King Selassie. Blessed is the man and the woman that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor seated in the seat of the scornful. But they delighted in the law of the Lord, and in His law do they meditate day and night. And they shall be like the tree planted by rivers of water, that bringeth forth good fruits in due season. Be blessed in His holiness, O children of the Most High. Rastafari children, be blessed in His holiness, O gold of Ophrah. Jah no see face, just see heart. Jah no see good looks, just see heart. And a clean heart make everything look good. Still have little more of Joshua for get through. We're up on the last furlong now, so just keep it. Rastafari. What a wonderment teach. Oh, now you're bringing music. And the sweetest music for the land. And the first music, you never know that. Well, may I tell you, the first music ever played. You ever remember say, them tell you one time when you did young, you expect the Indians them to find out them one another. Them used to use smoke. I mean, but when they realize the man, them realize that them know a smoke signal, them start using jump. You know what I mean? But we know say jump are the talking thing from long time, and the first language when we're far away from each other. How the drum, man, create all things, man. It's sweetest music, man. Me as a man, I love music, I love all kind of music. I sing all kind of music, But you see the Naya being music, from here the tone of my voice, man. You know who I am. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Founded it upon the sea. Maria founded it. And established it upon the flood. And empresses, prince and princesses. Yes, the last paragraph of our father, the successor of Moses, Father Joseph. Father Joshua, excuse me. Reading from the book of Joshua, Joshua chapter 6. And Jericho was shortly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out and none came in. And the Lord said unto Joshua, See, I have given unto thee thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye of war, and go around about the city once. Thou shalt do 6 days. And the seven priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horn. And the seventh day ye shall compass the city 7 times. And the priests shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horn before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, Pass on, and compress the city, and let them that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord. And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, that the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram horn passed on before the Lord, and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. And the armed men went before the priests, and blew with the trumpets, and the reward came after the ark, and the priests going on, and blowing with trumpets. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until the day I bid you. Shout, then shall ye shout. So the ark of the Lord compassed the city, going about it once. They came unto the camp and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord, and the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horn before the ark of the Lord went on itinerally, and blew with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them. But the reward came after the ark of the Lord, the priests going on, and the blowing with the trumpets. And the second day they passed the city once, and returned unto the camp. So they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass on the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpet, Joshua said unto the people, Shout! For the Lord hath given you the city, and the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that were therein, to the Lord. And only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are in her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye in every wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed when ye take the accursed things, and make the camp of Israel a curse, and trouble it. But all the silver and gold, and the vessels and brass and iron, and consecrated unto the Lord, they shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priest blew the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sounds of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him. And they took the city, and they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both men and women, young and old, ox and sheep and ass, and with the edge of the sword. But Joshua had said unto the 2 men that had spied out the country, Go unto the harlot's house, and bring out hence the woman and all that she have, and ye swear as ye swear unto her. And the young man that were spies went in and brought out Rahab, and her father, and her mother, and her brethren, and all that she had. And they brought out all her kindred, and left them without the camp of Israel. And they burnt the city with fire, and all was therein, only the silver and the gold, and the vessels of the brass and the iron. They put into the treasury of the house of the Lord. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive, and her father household, and all that she had, and she dwelt in Israel even unto this day. She lucky. because she hid the messengers with Joshua, with Joshua, that which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho, and Joshua adjured them that time, saying, "Cursed be the man before the Lord that rises up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundations thereof of his firstborn, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it." So the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noise throughout all the country. Excuse my cold, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, and all who are listening. That was Joshua, the successor of Moses. Man come and man go, carrying the ever-living spirit of the Most High from that time unto this time. Let us be blessed in His holiness, and let us not take righteousness for granted. Let us receive and live, for words without works are no works at all, and works without words cannot exist. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org internationally, as you know. And here me have a little call at Babylon. I tell you, man, 1 minute it hot, 1 minute it cold. Everybody has suffer all about the place. You can't even go in at the bus or sit down in at the library to blood fire. Everybody they on fire. I just saw it go, so we have to just keep ourselves with medication, the herbs, hot stuffs, what I mean. Anything that's right, your roots and your bitters, strengthen your structure and your goodie, so we can, sustain ourselves in our Babylon. Be blessed in His holiness, our children of the Most High. Judge, love the idem. Love the idem.
Apostles unto the royal blessed congregation of the Savannah, the opportunity to write to the North, especially listening and joining. Want to clap in the Lord is King in the Lord. Sepan este nuestro himno apertura, se debe cantarlo junto con nosotros. Aquellos que no esperen pacientemente y actualmente unanse con Dios en rodillas, totalmente los stand up for Nigos. Stand up for Nigos. Soldier, of that throne, divide the royal banner, lift high the royal banner. It must not suffer loss. Must not suffer loss. From victory unto victory, from victory unto victory. The army shall live. The army shall live. Till every foe is vanquished. Every foe is vanquished. And Christ is Lord indeed. Christ is Lord indeed. Say, stand up for Niggas. Stand up for Niggas. The soldiers took that throne. Soldiers of that throne. Despite the royal banner. Despite the royal banner. It must not suffer loss. Stand up for Niggas. Stand up for Niggas. Trumpet caroling. Pour into the mighty conflict. Pour to the mighty conflict. It is victorious day.
Mexican, I speak for our tongue, you know, I sing for our choirs, you know. I rise up for our choruses, them, you know. Mexican, you know, so you know, Jaja, stretch far in this time, man. We not play with it, man. We redeem and we salvate the people, them, you know. Yeah, every fig shall find his own fig tree in righteousness and truth. You know, shall hail the Father, the King Creator, true lineage, you know, yeah, and true love. Holy King Emmanuel, like King Selassie, Jah Rastafari. When I play with the thing, we live it. To my dear love, how are you? I hope you are well. When these words find you, I am good. Let me tell you what's on my mind. If you give A1 mercy, they will love you. They will see you and bless you every time they meet you. Some will do anything for you when you give them mercy because of your mercy. The Father said, mercy for the merciful and no mercy for the merciless. It's mercy that makes the rivers flow. Mercy that makes us understand. Mercy frees up the ways. Mercy says to a one, pass through, you can. Mercy is righteousness, caring, forgiving, full of love, that knoweth the way. If not for mercy, we couldn't say sorry, forgive me. Don't worry, don't do that again, man. Where did you get that from? I took it, I'm sorry. From we born, mercy I carry with you. Blessed mercy, we bless you, mercy. Oh, blessed mercy. Opening doors, doing our chores, finishing our wars. Woe if there was no mercy. Woe we do because of the merciless. Woe we do because of the merciless. For it shuts down. Woe we do because of the merciless. For it shuts down the streams, empty till a son is born, and gives mercy instead. Mercy don't despise, only recognize when to bless and to arrest, how to confess. Let us not be merciless, for mercy standeth great and is never late. Mercy stops a one from wanting to take life. Would you be my life? Where does mercy come from? It dwells in the living life, heart of woman and man. Every man is freedom for them who's locked away. Mercy is freedom for them who's locked away. The judges carry mercy. If Jah wasn't merciful, where would we be? Don't stop being merciful, my love. Give and take. Don't give and take back. You defeat the object, you hear me? So be true, and you can never be false to anyone. Bye for now. All blessings going through. It's I, Bobo, Holy Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari.
One development here in the western world, in the western hemisphere. Not the seek, which is our fame. 7, 9, 13, and 21 miles, 6 months come in the harbor. Black Star Line, I water. Take Black House of Israelite home. Take us home, great God. Celestine, Jah. Rastafari, hope for the promised land at this hour. Could die and go to heaven to see the Father. Black House of Israel must inherit the land of promise to the Lord Most High. Jah, Jah. Rastafari, I am under the above, and the above is higher than I. Jehovah guide, I'm under the above.
Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loves. Selah, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. God is gone up with a shout, the Lord with the sound of a trumpet. Sing praises to God. Sing praises unto our King. Sing praises, for God is the King of all the earth. Sing ye praises with understanding. God reigneth over the heathen. God sitteth upon the throne of his holiness. The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the God of Abraham. For the shield of the earth belongeth unto God. He is greatly exalted. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupted are they, and have done abominable iniquities. There is none that doeth good. God looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there was any that did understand and did seek God. Every one of them have gone back. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon God. There were they in great fear where no fear was. For God has scattered the bones of him that encampeth against thee. Thou hast put them to shame, because God hath despised them. Oh, that the salvation of Israel are come out of Zion. When God bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee. Forever he shall take thee away, and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Selah, Selassie. The righteous also shall see, and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusteth in the abundance of his riches, and strengthen himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done it, and I will wait on the name of on thy name, for it is good before the saints. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah. My Lord. The Lord said unto my Lord, sit down at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. in the beauties of thy holiness from the womb of thy morning. Thou was a Jew of thy youth. The Lord hath sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest after the order of Melchizedek. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of thy wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the heads. Lift up our heads, O Most High Mighty, from this day onwards. And feed us, O Most High Mighty God, with thy righteousness. Let us sup from thy cup willingly, O Most High Mighty God, and drink from the fountains of thy love. Bless us, my Lord, that no one may curse us. Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. In my house there are many mansions. If I didn't know so, I couldn't tell you so. These are the words of the Father. If I didn't know so, I wouldn't tell you so. Jah, Rastafari.
Lightning and thunder to clear the way, and whirlwind comes and blow them away. Keep cool, keep cool. Till I see the pond. Keep cool, Babylon. You don't know what you're doing. For I say keep cool, Babylon. You don't know what you're saying. For I say keep cool, Babylon. You don't know what you're doing.
Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that he is the Lord, our God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praises. Be thankful unto him, and bless his holy and righteous name. For the Lord is good, his mercies is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Be blessed in his holiness, O children of the Most High. Be blessed in his righteousness.
Cold Babylon, you don't know what you're saying. Alright, say keep cool Babylon, you don't know what you're doing. Say I say depend them, Jagata lightning and thunder to clear the wind, and whirlwind comes and blow them away. Keep cool, keep cool, till I say the bond. Oh Lord, oh excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who have set thy glory above the heavens? Out of the mouth of babe and suckling as thou art then straight, O Lord Most High, that thou mightest steal the enemy and the avenge, O Lord great God. When I consider the heaven the work of thy fingers, moon and the star which thou hast ordained, what is man that thou art mindful of him? Or the son of man that thou visitest him? Thou hast created him a little lower than the angels. Crown him with glory and honor, O Lord Most High. Give him dominion over the work of all thy hands, work of all thy fingers, O great God. All fowl of the air and fish of the sea, beast of the field and whatsoever passes through the parts of the sea. Oh Lord, excellent is thy name in all the earth. Excellent Emmanuel, Celestia, Rastafari, Rastafari. Open the promised land at this hour. Could they go to heaven to see your Father? Black coats of Israel must inherit the land of promise, the Lord Most High, Celestia.
Oh, wonderment and glory. Wonderment and glory. Wonderment and glory. You're listening to Bobo Ras Antony on blessradio.org international. What a morning, what a eyes is he, what a blessing he. And when we conquer, man, we conquer hell and death, man. I'm going through now, man. So we bless all of the disciples, them, and all the archangels and the angels of the Most High. You know, prince and princesses, you know, all of the empresses, them, and all the congregation of the Most High. Be blessed at this hour, at this moment, you know, sevenfold, through the powers of the Most High, through the art of righteousness. Be blessed in his holiness. Yeah, what a survival we make you. Yeah, just Rastafari, the mighty Redeemer, the blessed Salvator, cutting and clearing, renting and tearing all gins and snares. And when we don't say another word, we just praise God in his holiness, yes? Because we don't know and see. Yeah, from such time till now and forever. Mighty Redeemer, blessed Salvator, our King Creator, King Emmanuel, Charles Edwards, Adonai, God Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Rastafari, John Marcus, I, our blessed prophet, and oh, Rastafari live it, man. Rastafari live it. Come and live, you know. Come and love, come and live, come and love, come and live, come and love, come and live. Rastafari way. Keep on burning till the break of day. In my lamp, keep burning the fire. A word from the Father, the High Priest of Salem, King Emmanuel, Charles Edwards. The man say, all African states come to one unity in righteousness of salvation, of black supremacy, to bring ourselves to what you are of old, in birth and dignity, a royal nation, wealth kingdom, all black, doors to open in one accord, under the banners of red, gold, and green, red, black, and green, with the black 5-point star lion symbol. All African unity come to such right, all states come to such right. No commonwealth belong in Africa. Burn out commonwealth and take in the black nation wealth and support the black selves, not the white world. Take them out of Africa, African altogether. These are the words of the Father. A white man could not bring a black son or daughter. Only the black man can bring all nation. So we stand supreme over all nation. We are the gods and the goddess of the earth. I and this black supremacy government, earth rightful rulers, are calling upon our brothers and sisters in Africa to call upon the Jamaican government for us, the royal nation, wealth kingdom, in exile, Egypt, Jamaica. Because you are over there, you must make a way to come to us, your brothers and sisters in exile. As Africa is now building and you need help. A few days ago, the Deputy Prime Minister sent us a letter of repatriation. We ask you to contact the Jamaican Deputy Prime Minister on such matters of right for us the people. These are the words of our high priest and God, King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. Jah, Rastafari. Keep it burning, keep the fire burning in righteousness, you know. We want no whole wood burn, and we don't want no plastic burn, and we don't want no metal burn, and we just want to keep the fire of life burning, you know, purging and cleansing and curing, you know, and healing and sealing, you know, all of them things that we want, you know. Yeah, we're in the world, but we're not of this world, but of the world to come. So come, we prepare ourselves for our Maker. Say it the mind, say, behold, I come quickly, say it the Most Mighty. So we prepare ourselves from this day. From we hear the word, you know, we start moving towards the straight road of righteousness. You know, kind of road too wide, you know, for I and I, for unite. You know, we're going on the wide road. We look out of place, you know. So we stick to the straight road, our Rastafari people, and hear the words of that are in the ear. You know, the mystic revelation, the mystic in the ear. We keep our ears keen to the mystic revelation of creation. You know, yeah, Jaja, bless them and not curse them. Yeah, coming to the end of the show. We have a few minutes left still. You know, we just want to bless each and every one and give thanks for your listening ears. Yeah, man. I just saw it go, you know. Righteousness, curate all things, purify it all things, heal all things. You know, keep strong and do no wrong. You know, and stand in the light of the Almighty. You know, them and those that are accused, you know, and persecuted for the sake of righteousness shall be blessed, you know. So, you know, turn the other cheek, man, and don't be weak, you know, for love is the strength of creation. You know, he's the first word, and he's the first flesh, and he's the first life. He's the first love, and he's the first peace, and he's the first righteousness. Who can be the King of peace, love, and righteousness but God, the Almighty? Seen? So come we take up his words, walk in his light, you know, and fret not thyself over evildoers, for evildoers shall soon be cut off. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Be blessed in his holiness, our children of the Most High. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Until such time, this time next week, this time next week, you know, yeah, righteousness proceedeth. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Emotions are prepared for me.